This video will provide basic confirmation and operation of HAS endoscopic cutter from Hires Medical. For more information, please refer to the instruction for use included in the package. Remove the device from the package. The articulation lever should be in the 0 position. Pull the return button to the starting point. Choose the suitable cartridge, open the package and remove the cartridge. Caution: don't move the yellow shipping wedge until the cartridge is properly loaded. Insert the cartridge to the cartridge cave. Ensure the downward arrow in the line with upward arrow on the device. Push the cartridge down on the end and turn 45 degrees clockwise. The clear click indicates the successful load. After the cartridge is loaded successfully, remove the yellow shipping wedge lightly. Caution: don't close the cartridge before removing the shipping wedge, otherwise the device may be damaged. Before firing, please make sure the cartridge is properly loaded. Clench the active handle the cartridge is closed. Then pull the release button to the starting point. If the cartridge is open, this indicates the cartridge is properly loaded. We can test it repeatedly. Clench the trigger lightly again to make the cartridge closed. Insert the endoscopic linear cutter into the trocar sleeve until the articulation of the cartridge is visible. Pull the release button back to the starting point. The cartridge is open. Caution: the cartridge should only be open when the articulation of the cartridge is completely visible. Adjust the device according to the target tissue. Turn the articulation lever lightly and the cartridge head will move at the same direction. There are 5 gears up to 45 degrees maximum manually tuning. The rotation collar can rotate the cartridge 360 degrees. Clench the trigger to close the jaw when the tissue is in the right position. Check is there any extra tissue or any obstruction was in the jaw. Caution: the jaw of the device will cause no harm to the tissue before firing. If the tissue needs to be adjusted, pull back the release button to open the jaw and reposition the tissue. After making sure the tissue in the proper position, there is no extra tissue or obstruction in the jaw, push the green button to the end. Caution: there's an interlock system in the device. The cartridge can't be fired if the green button is not pushed to the correct position. Clench the trigger and release. Repeat this action until the trigger cannot push. Check if the black button reaches the schedule stapling position. After firing, keep at least 20 seconds in order to staunching bleeding. Then pull the release button back to the starting point to open the jaw and release the tissue. Move the device carefully. Turn the reset joint to the 0 position. Clench the trigger to close the jaw. Pull the device out of the trocar sleeve. Pull the release button to the starting point to open the jaw. Pull the black button downward to the end. Rotate the cartridge 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Remove the cartridge of the device. Check the staple line. The process completes. Caution: make sure the jaw is open when reloading the cartridge. The articulation lever should be in the initial position, otherwise the cartridge cannot be moved.